What if the stars, the galaxies, and even your own thoughts are nothing more than code running inside a cosmic computer? This is the chilling proposition behind the simulation hypothesis, a theory that has leaped from the pages of science fiction into the halls of academic philosophy and cutting-edge physics. In this eye-opening episode of Infinity Beyond, we explore the idea that everything we experience, space, time, consciousness, may be the product of an extremely sophisticated virtual simulation. Let's start with the origins of this concept. The idea gained serious traction in 2003, when philosopher Nick Bostrom published a paper proposing that at least one of the following statements must be true. Advanced civilizations never reach a level capable of simulating consciousness. If they do, they are not interested in running simulations of their ancestors. We are almost certainly living in a simulation. Why? Because if future civilizations can run billions of ancestor simulations, then statistically, the number of simulated beings would vastly outnumber the real ones. So the odds that you are living in the base reality, the real universe, drop dramatically. Instead, it's far more likely that you're a simulated consciousness, running on a futuristic supercomputer built by a civilization far more advanced than anything we know. This isn't just wild speculation. It's a logical argument based on probability. If we ever reach the point where we can create indistinguishable virtual worlds, it implies that other civilizations could have done the same. And if they can simulate minds like ours, then why wouldn't they? From this perspective, we are like characters in an ultra-realistic game, conscious, self-aware, but unaware of the operating system behind the scenes. Now, let's explore some of the scientific angles. Quantum mechanics offers strange behaviors that some believe may hint at a digital structure of reality. Take the pixelated nature of space-time, for instance. Some theories suggest that there may be a smallest possible unit of space and time, a quantum pixel, just like the pixels on your screen. Or the wave function collapse, where particles seem to exist in multiple states until observed. Could this be similar to rendering in a video game, where the environment only fully loads when a player looks at it? Even the speed of light can be interpreted as a kind of processing limit, like a cosmic frame rate. These analogies aren't proof, but they're intriguing. Another idea is that the laws of physics behave much like code, mathematical, consistent, and surprisingly elegant, as if written with intent. But can this be tested? That's the biggest challenge. One possible test involves looking for anomalies in the cosmic background radiation, tiny glitches that could reveal the edges of the simulation. Another involves studying high-energy cosmic rays. If space is fundamentally digital, there should be limitations on how these rays behave, like artifacts in a rendered environment. Some physicists propose that if we could detect a grid or resolution to reality, it might hint at a simulation's underlying structure. So far, though, these tests have yielded no conclusive results, and many scientists remain skeptical. Critics argue that the simulation hypothesis is unfalsifiable, meaning it can't be proven or disproven and thus doesn't qualify as a scientific theory. Others claim it's just another version of creationism in disguise, replacing a god with a programmer. Yet even these critiques can't deny the powerful logic of Bostrom's argument. If technological progress continues, simulation capabilities seem inevitable. Already we have virtual reality, AI-generated worlds, and increasingly detailed simulations of biology and physics. Project these trends forward 1,000 years, and the ability to simulate a conscious universe doesn't seem impossible. It seems likely. And if it's likely, then we may already be inside one. This idea is profoundly unsettling. It challenges everything we take for granted: free will, consciousness, identity. Are your thoughts your own, or the product of a line of code? Is the world truly external? or just a rendered illusion projected into your awareness? More philosophically, it raises the question, does it matter? If the simulated world follows consistent laws, supports consciousness, and offers meaningful experiences, then perhaps it's real enough. Even if we're code, we're self-aware code. We dream, love, wonder, create, and maybe that's what matters. Whether the simulation hypothesis is true or not, it forces us to rethink the nature of reality. It blurs the boundary between science and simulation, between the mind and the machine. It reminds us that the universe may be stranger than we imagine, and possibly stranger than we can imagine.